Hey, what's up? I'm Breanne Williamson. Thank you so much for clicking on this video. First and foremost, we are almost at 100K. I cannot even believe it. I am overwhelmed, truly, because I have been looking at that silver play button for a minute now, and I so appreciate y'all helping me grow this community here. I love making content on YouTube. It has always been my favorite space on the internet. So to almost be at 100,000, it's unreal. And with that, if you're watching this video, maybe you found it on the homepage, maybe someone shared it and you clicked a link somewhere on the interwebs. It helps me out so much as an LGBTQ plus creator if you hit that subscribe button and turn your post notifications on. Lord knows queer creators need it right now. It is... It's tough times, as y'all know, in the world. The day is finally here. The Ultimatum Queer Love Season 2 is back. And if you have been watching videos on my channel, you know that I am so excited. For me, this is like lesbian Christmas. I mean, the closest thing to it otherwise is Pride, but truly there's something special about sapphics on trashy reality television that brings me more joy than almost anything in this world. And that's why this season I'm going to be reacting to every single episode of the Ultimatum Queer Love right here on this channel. And I don't know what to call it. It's like a book club, but for trashy reality television. So if you have any ideas on what we should call this little meetup after every episode, let me know in the comments down below. And basically how this is going to go down is every single day I am going to post a video where I am giving my opinions, reacting to, sharing my thoughts about every episode, and then y'all can discuss in the comments. Every single video, I'm going to give you a prompt, just like a book club would, where I ask you a question that can start the conversation in the comments here on the video, and then you can go from there. You can talk about whatever you feel like, and I just feel like it's going to be a fun way for us sapphics to collect after every episode and chat about all of the chaos that is sure to go down on this season. Because if you have seen the trailers, if you've seen the video of me reacting to the trailer, I have a feeling this is going to be way messier than season 1, just based on what I've seen already. I think we're in for something special, is one way to put it. So this video is coming out on the day that the Ultimatum Queer Love is released, but I recorded it the day before. So today is June 24th at the time of this recording. And I'm going to guess today, I'm going to make predictions on what couples I think are going to stay together and leave together. And then we can recap at the end how many I got right. And I'd like to invite y'all to do the same in the comments below. Timestamp your guesses, your predictions. Let each other know in the comments what couples you think are going to make it out alive. Well, hopefully they all make it out alive, but you know what I mean. Before we dive in today, I wanted to mention that over 500 of you went to my text list and texted me the word ultimatum, which means at the time you are seeing this video, you have received a Ultimatum Queer Love watch along game package that I sent out to anyone on my text list that texted me the word ultimatum. It's got bingo games, it's got sip along games, and it's just an addition to these videos that I'm doing here where you can utilize these games by yourself, with your friends, with your partner, while you watch the episode. We're just trying to make this whole thing one big experience. Basically, you can use those games while you watch the episode, and then you can come over here and watch the recap video on my channel for every single episode. You can chat in the comments with the question prompt that I give you for every episode, or just about anything that you feel like chatting about. And then you can go back, you can watch the next episode, and so forth and so forth. So we're just trying to create like a whole sapphic experience, trashy reality television book club. If you are someone who missed out on getting that free game package, you're not too late. All you have to do is text me right here the word ultimatum, and I will send that game package over your way. I'm going to make sure that all these videos on my channel are very clearly marked per episode so that you don't see any spoilers. And the whole idea is that you'd watch one episode, come watch one video, watch an episode, watch a video every single day until approximately July 6th. And hey, if it's something that y'all like and this works out and it's a fun thing for all of us here as a community, then hopefully there will be more sapphic reality television shows coming our way in the near future that we can do this all over again for. Let's dive into the guesses. The first couple that we have is Britney, who is the ultimatum giver, and AJ, the ultimatum receiver. Now, I believe, and this might come as a shock to some of you, but I have a gut instinct that this will be a very chaotic, tumultuous ride for these two, but I do believe that they are going to leave together. I think it's going to be a classic situation where Britney has given this ultimatum. AJ is going to be excited at first to kind of mix and mingle, is going to immediately regret it as soon as Britney starts getting attention, and then is going to put on the charm and get Britney back. I think that's how it's going to go down. Next up, we have Ashley, the ultimatum giver, and Marita, the ultimatum receiver. Now, this couple was trickier for me to guess. We already know from the trailer recap video that I posted that I believe there's a lot of tears in this couple's journey. I think Marita is truly going to put Ashley through absolute hell. But I honestly also think that Marita's been putting Ashley through hell for a while, because in my cast announcement video, we watched the introduction video of them as a couple where their issue is that Marita has a wandering eye. So I don't think this is going to be anything new. This time, I just think it's going to be on Netflix. We're going to have the footage. And for that reason, I think it's going to be the straw that breaks the camel's back, if you will. And I think that these two will be Splitsville. Our next couple is Kyle, the ultimatum giver, and Bridget, the ultimatum receiver. If you watch my last videos, again, I keep mentioning them, so they will be linked down below. The trailer recap, the cast announcement videos recap. All of my initial opinions are over there, and I give strong ones. I am not holding back because, as I explained in those videos, they signed up for reality television, and while I wouldn't talk about queer relationships in this way in the real world, I will be talking about them in this way when it comes to watching trashy reality TV. Kyle and Bridget, as you've heard me say, I don't think they're going to find their people in this mix of a cast. I don't know how to put it without making it seem like I'm talking down on the other people on the show, because I'm really not trying to. They're just too cool. They've got the mullet, they've got the haircuts, they've got the New York sapphic haircuts. I don't see them finding a better connection within the Florida-esque pumpkin spice latte, standard femme mask groupings space. It's just a different type of culture. It's a different queer culture. Like I can't explain it in the best way. I hope you know what I'm trying to say. They've just moved past trying to be palatable for the heteronormative world, you know? Whereas the other ones, I think, and we have heard, due to some of their trauma about coming out or family stuff or whatever it is, the most mask that we're getting is someone's not wearing mascara and put a blazer on. You know what I mean? Like they're still trying to kind of fit in regular society. So I just think that Kyle and Bridget have moved past that. I don't see them gelling in a romantic way with any of the other folks here. For that reason, and the fact that I do think, and this is stereotyping, but I think the she-theys, they tend to be more open and forgiving and understanding in terms of situations out of their coupling. I think that they have grown past other societal expectations, in my opinion. This is all based off just first impressions, a trailer, really, and photos. I think that they may have also grown past the need for monogamy. Not necessarily saying they're poly, but I think that they might have more people in their world that dabble in that. And I also think that they will both understand that because they have communicated and both agreed to this experience, that anything that happens within the experience isn't necessarily something that they would hold against one another. I'm making assumptions that the communication level is going to be higher and that boundaries are going to be clearer and that they're not going to hold bitterness as long as those boundaries are respected. And I see them doing that. I have high hopes for the she-theys. And I think that because of my stereotypical assumptions that they will leave together. Next up, we have Haley, the ultimatum giver, and Pilar, the ultimatum receiver. These two are tricky. I'm speaking too soon, just off of first impressions. They're giving me bland. It's given really bland. And for that reason, and really no other reason, I think they're going to leave together. But this one, I'm not as grounded on my decision. But I do think that they will leave together, these two. Next up, we have Dana, the ultimatum giver, and Megan, the ultimatum receiver. These two are fucking toast. Let's just be honest. I think that therapy for Megan's cultural pressures and family dynamics would have gone a whole lot farther than filming a Netflix show. I think that Megan went into this show not thinking it was actually going to help anything externally. I think that she may have thought it was just going to be fun, or like maybe wanted social media followers or something, who knows? Because I don't understand how anyone with any level of emotional intelligence would think that going on the show would somehow solve family problems when your family's not even there. Like, how does going on a show where you just hook up with people outside of your relationship solve the cultural dynamics and pressures of coming out and being out and proud with your partner within your family dynamic? Am I missing something? So with that, I think that they're going to get there and they're going to panic. And we've seen some moments in the trailer where I think they kind of throw that back on their partner, which I think is unfair of them. And I already have some feelings about the way that Miss Megan is acting. And I'm curious if those opinions of mine will continue as I see this season unfold. But for now, I think these two are splits fill. And honestly, I think maybe good riddance for Dana. And lastly, we have Marie, the ultimatum giver, and Mel, the ultimatum receiver. Here's what I'm saying. I looked at these pictures. I was like, did I already talk about these people? Like, they are all looking the same. With the exception of two couples, the rest of them are just all kind of blurring, which I think is going to make for really great reality television, because I think that there is a strong chance that a lot of these people have a lot of the same types, meaning there could be easy overlap. Whereas when you have a lot of different types represented, I think it's less likely that people are going to find other people that would be a good alternative to their partner. I don't know if there's a better way to put that. This is another one that I don't know. I don't have a gut vibe. For that reason, I think I'm going to say that they're going to stay together. Call me a hopeless romantic. Maybe I'm just making those assumptions when I don't have a gut feeling that they're going to break up. But that's my final thought. I think that they're going to stay together. Are these the fuckers who just have a food truck or something? Whoever's got the food truck, they just need to realize that they can have a food truck and also be married. This is not that big of a hurdle. And with that, make sure to tune in every single day as I recap and give my thoughts on every episode of the Ultimatum Queer Love this whole season long. Make sure you're subscribed and turn your post notifications on. And let me know what couples you think will end up together down in the comments below. And I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.